Today we're going to understand the Sibi Jataka. There are two versions. I'm going to relate one version of the Sibi Jataka, that is wherein King Sibi was a prince and he went to Taksasila and he learned a lot of skills there. When he came back to his kingdom, he was initially appointed as a minister, and then slowly, when his father expired, he became the king. It so happened that since he was very generous, he had 6 alms halls in the city, and he would visit the city hall and distribute many thousand, sometimes 30,000, sometimes 60,000 pieces of gold. So he would give it to the needy, and that was his habit, and he used to get a lot of pleasure doing it. After doing it for a long time, one day he was just reflecting on it, and he thought, giving all these gold and silver pieces is okay, but I am not doing something which gives me a contentment. I need to do something which is very good in generosity, something which is on my body part. If somebody were to ask me for eyes, it would give me a lot of contentment in giving it. Or somebody asked me for hands, then I would give that. That is a real generosity. When he was thinking these thoughts, Sakka, that is the king of gods, was sitting in the heavens and listening to King Sibi's thoughts, and he decided to test him. And when the king was perfumed, took bath in perfumed waters, and he was sitting in his throne, a Brahmin came, an old Brahmin who was very frail, and he was blind. So he came in front of the king and said, "Sir, I request you to give me eyes as charity, because I can't see and I want to see." Now King Sibi told him, "This is what I was reflecting today morning. Definitely I will give you my eyes. It will give me a lot of pleasure in giving." He called his surgeon, who was an eye surgeon, and he told him, "Please remove my eyes and give it to this Brahmin." Now the surgeon, who was Sivaka, he said, "I am not going to put the scalpel or my knife onto the king's eyes." He told him, persuaded him. There were a lot of family members of the king, including his wives and courtiers, who told him, "Please don't do this. Please don't give your eyes in charity." But King Sibi was adamant. He said, I will do this." So the surgeon, instead of putting the knife, he put some powder of lotus leaves and he put it on the king's eyes, and there was a lot of pain in the king's eyes, and the king had decided that he would give both his eyes to the Brahmin so that the Brahmin can see with both the eyes. And he put the lotus powder, and there was a lot of pain, and the surgeon told the king that, "Please rethink of giving your eyes." So the king said, "No, I have thought, I will give my eyes." So he put further strong powder onto his eyes. Again he asked the king, "Please rethink whether you want to give your eyes." Again the king said, "No, I am totally decided." The eyes were slowly coming off the sockets. In the third round, he put more stronger powder, and the eyes literally came out of their sockets. And when it was just coming out, the surgeon said, "I would still fix it back to you." But the king was very adamant, and he said, "Please give it to the Brahmin." And the surgeon immediately did the transplantation, and the Brahmin was able to see. He thanked the king, and the king was in total agony. There was a lot of pain because of the eyes. And then the surgeon applied some powder to his eyes, due to which there was some relief. Now when the king went back to his private apartment, he thought to himself, "Since I don't have eyes, now there is no need for me to rule the kingdom. I should leave the kingdom." And he called his court people and his family and told them, "I am going to leave the kingdom. There is no use for me to be as a king, and please call the chariot." They called a big chariot which came, which is golden, and he was about to leave. There, Sakka in heavens, his throne became very hot because he had done a very great perseverance test. And he decided to come back to the king and tell him whatever he has done. He has tested. So he came back to the king and told him that I have tested you and you have surpassed this test by giving me two eyes, and I want to return back the eyes. So the king got back his eyes. He also fulfilled his paramis of charity, and it is said that he ruled for a very long time. And it was one of the bodhisattvas' lives, and that's why it's a Jataka. And when I look at this story, I'm so motivated with the level of merits that King Sibi did. It is one of the most popular Jatakas, and one is motivated to do a lot of things, including charity, which would develop a lot of merits in us. May all beings be happy.